Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where the ISF's off job is not doing anything right now, but we can definitely come up here and research the project up here, and then we can survey that system. We're also heading down over this way to eliminate those space amoeba. Excellent. And this force, this slightly weaker force, is currently fighting the ancient mining drones down over here, and that looks super over already, to be honest. So, yep, that is already over. We're now going to take these guys back to the mechas system for the time being, and they're actually just going to enter orbit here and get repairs. We'll also continue to work on that. Now, our main economic issue at this moment is twofold. Yes, we're negative on food, and yes, that is a problem. But our primary issue here is actually our alloy supply. We need to work on that. There's no doubt about that one. We just got cold fusion reactors. We'll definitely get some ship upgrades once we've got all of this cleared out. That won't be a major problem. Antimatter reactors are available right now. I want to get it, but we're going to grab auxiliary fire control instead. That'll be fine for the moment. And we are working on a number of things with our science ships right now, so that's absolutely fine. We're going to be attacking out over here, and we may take a few losses from it, but we'll take out these space amoebas, no problem. Phenomenal. So with those space amoebas gone, we now need... Okay, that has Nelgate as well as the wormhole. Noted. We now need to bring these guys back to mechas as well, and we're going to enter orbit here and continue to, well, not really continue to, but we're going to get repairs. We also want to work on reinforcing this fleet. We're positive on food now. We finished up some food production here, but we're now negative slightly on energy credits. That's noted. That will likely be solved when Unith is done. Let's go grab Emden for the time being. We need to build observation posts in Kerbis first. Then let's go grab Emden. So we're building a hyper relay in Centauri. That seems fine. After careful analysis of the Voltom transmitter array, our archaeologists and data engineers have concluded that the machinery does not contain any technologies of value to us. The project has greatly improved our understanding of the primary Voltom programming language, however. This will hopefully make it easier to decipher their data in the future. Cool. So that's fine. This tech world needs housing, so a hive district does make sense there. Zandabon Prime, its primary issue is its devastation, so I don't really think we need too much here. We just need to let this devastation recover over time, and that'll be okay. There's auxiliary fire control done already. That's why I chose it, because it was that fast. And we can certainly grab research alternatives. Hello, situation log. I guess we can open this up. Sure. I forgot that F1 opens that, and I accidentally hit that when I was going for escape. Well, here we are now. So that's okay. We're going to be grabbing up over here, and then we are going to head down this way. We're going to research the projects here and survey this system. Cool. So, the Stinger entity... We are the Stinger entity. The Lorakigan Yi attack swarm here should be getting its repairs fairly soon. And our other attack swarm here, the Mortson Row, that is going to need some amount of reinforcement here. I think it's going to not need all that much, though. So we'll get that going. This attack swarm is now done repairing, so we're going to send that up over this way. Looks good. And the real question here is, what is the strength of these guys? 2,000, 2,000, 700, 5,000 here. Okay, we should probably have both of our forces together for that, but that's okay. City district housing +1 sounds good. Advanced railguns would be great. We're going to have to upgrade our ships, of course, but we'll start to work on that one. This tech world needs a Hive Nexus upgrade, and this mining world is currently lacking housing. It's not much of a mining world, but we do get minerals from jobs. Okay. Well, this is on Zandabon Prime, so this is not actually the issue here. I'm dumb. Okay. Zandabon Prime is not a problem. That's fine for the moment. Let's come down this way. We don't have the alloys to build a hyper relay, and we're not going to for a while. Let's just park in Ogma for the moment. So that'll be fine. No issues whatsoever there. I keep seeing the housing here, and I'm like, well, we gotta handle this, but we don't, though. The planet devastation is the problem. So that's okay. We're done repairing here. We should be really close. Okay, yeah, this is at full strength now. Let's also upgrade this fleet. We're going to have to do it again, but let's get it upgraded to current standards. Conceived. But we're going to be upgrading those standards soon enough. So that allows us to get forge subsidies. That's great. Monthly influence +1 sounds amazing. And I actually want to go check, what is it going to cost to turn on forge subsidies? That's kind of a lot. It's going to cost us a total of 165. Or rather, 175. Although minus 7%, so 162. That would put us negative in our unity at this moment. So I think for the moment, we're not going to do that. We do want to build a hyper relay out over here, but we lack the alloys at this moment, and we're going to want to move up over this way. I think we should have these guys come and attack, not like that. We're going to go the long way, and we're going to come attack over here, while this force moves into Garia, and we'll attack there. Cool. So that all looks good. No issue there. This science ship is not doing anything right now, and I would like to come out over here and research projects in these two systems, and then head up over like this way. Actually, you're already grabbing that. So we'll come, not excavate the site. I want you to research projects in the system for now. We'll come back to the excavations once we've got all of this completed. So that's all good. We should head up over like this direction, I think. That should be fine. And after we're done here, we can explore these natural wormholes. That'll keep us busy for a bit. So I definitely want to build this hyper relay up here. That'll keep that busy for a bit. And we'll get some upgrades, or rather reinforcements going for the Larakigan Yi attack sword soon enough. Is that Yil? I think that's actually Yil. YL. Okay. Cool. So research alternatives +1, always great. I would love to get more energy credits from tech drones. That'll be very useful for our current energy credit situation. We do have enough energy credits on the map to not be concerned about it, though. That said, hi, curators. Just as we were talking about the issue that we're having with our energy credits, the curators are like, hey, if you want to continue this, you got to give us some energy credits. And I'm like, okay, I guess we'll scrounge around and see what we can get. So let's sell these volatile motes, and let's sell some gases. I don't want to sell rare crystals at this time. Let's sell 0. Let's sell a little bit of living metal and some dark matter. We're so close. That just gets us what we need. So we purchased that service. Now we're really close to running out of energy credits, which we desperately don't want to do. We'll sell off some minerals here to buy ourselves a tiny bit of time, but that is emphasis on the tiny. Hive Capital here definitely needs a job. For the moment, we'll put in a generator district, but that's probably not ideal for that location. But that would solve our current issue there. So we're currently attacking here in Garia. No problem. There's that eliminated. These guys are then going to head up to Enif, and we're going to attack here in Uikad with our weaker force. They've actually got a 4th unit over here now. They only had 3 previously, but we should still be able to easily defeat this. No issue whatsoever here. Beautiful. So these are all out of here. The mind of scientist Kalern was removed from the collective at the age of 87. We are the Stinger entity. We will endure. We will endure. Okay, so Kalern has died. And where was Kalern? In one of our science ships, I think. Yes, this one. Okay, so we're going to put in Obi-Wan. Fantastic. So I want you to be surveying this system and then explore the natural wormholes. Okay.
Council agenda available.
And we also finished up this special project. After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Runa 3A, Science Officer Oberliut has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Runa 3A. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Good. Okay, so we've got a mining world here that requires a job. Do we have mineral processing yet? We do not. Yeah, resource processing centers are about turning minerals into alloys. So we don't have any mineral processing at this moment. So we're going to put in a mining district here for the time being. We have a council agenda. Is this real? No, this is a fake council agenda. We do have an available leader trait for Oberkeck, and we can certainly go for... I'm going to go for Shipfire right here. Because we're about to finish up our generator district on Mecha's Prime, so that should be fine for energy credits, in theory. Advanced railguns are now done. Cool. We could certainly go for alloy nanoplants. That sounds okay. On Kiribati 4, the inhabitants are using crudely carved imagery to express and share ideas. Samples documented by our researchers indicate that the inhabitants have an awareness of celestial bodies beyond their own planet, and have even begun to document constellations. The early attempts at charting the stars are fairly accurate for such a young civilization, but not so much that they couldn't be improved should we wish to drop some hints. They'll learn on their own. Cool. So this construction ship is not currently doing anything, and at this moment I want to build a hyper relay in Raima. Now we're going to need to connect all of these up eventually. I mean, ultimately we probably want to just build one in all of them, right? That's what the AI does, but that'll be fine for now. This connects to the Fionis system. Where is that? Oh, that's mildly awkward. Okay, so that's noted. The Tunari Vortex is going to be a bit of a problem.
Technology.
I'm guessing this connects here, though, so that should be fine. Ah, quantum energy states. Cool. So now we're definitely positive in our energy credits. We could actually take research station output. There we go. We have an insight breakthrough imminent, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, and this should connect up over here, right? Yes. Yes, it does. So we're going to travel to unknown. Oh, we need a scientist in here. We don't have a scientist in here right now. So we're going to recruit this guy. Cool. Travel to unknown. The ISF Zukjov has encountered a massive being of pure energy in the Trapper system. This must be here. A veritable vortex of psionic forces, this entity should only be approached with the utmost caution. Bafflingly, the Trapper system itself seems to be entirely devoid of any connection to the subspace hyperlane network. Whether this entity's presence has severed the system's hyperlane connections or if unexpected subspace fluctuations trapped it here is unknown. One matter is known, however. The repeating signal we first registered in the Ocelis system appears to originate from Trapper 2, battle stations. Okay, so we actually managed to retreat, and that's fine. So we know there's a psionic entity up here. Cool. You're supposed to have surveyed this. Okay, let's group these guys together, and they're going to get into position to head down and eliminate these void clouds. Beautiful. So we're still working out over here. That's noted. And you're still working on the debris over here. Okay. Once you're done, you can make your way up here and survey and research.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Cool. So there's our autonomous agents looking good. Next up, we could go for Edict's Fund. This would basically be plus 20 Unity. Not a terrible concept. We have a lot of good things that we want to get down here, but those are all going to remain options. Ecological adaptation, though, that's a really good option, so we'll take that for the time being. The Zofjov 2 needs, of course, orders. We've detected the partial remains of a gas mining station in orbit around Sisaja 4, which appears Voltam in origin. Its station-keeping thrusters were deliberately fired millions of years ago in an attempt to push the station directly into the gas giant, but a collision with an unknown object prevented this from happening. Interesting. So that's all good. We're going to head down over this way, and I'd like to get this terraforming. It's going to cost 5,000, which we can get, but at what cost? The answer is significant. It will be significant cost to get 5,000 energy credits, but we can certainly work towards that. So something like that gets us 3.6k. We can sell off, like, our rare crystals. I don't want to do that because we need them for our hyper relays, but that gets us what we need, and getting this terraforming immediately is actually a top priority. So we're going to get that going. That is fine, and I want to continue to work on reinforcing this fleet first. And these guys are ready to head into Matar. Perfect. I want you to go survey and research the projects in NF.
Hostile swarm.
So off we go, and we are attacking the Void Cloud down here. No problem. That is now dealt with, and both of these are going to move back to mechas for repairs. Excellent. Starbase upkeep minus 20%, or new colonies starting with an additional pop. For now, the Starbase upkeep is definitely more valuable for us. So that's what we'll do for the moment. This mining world requires a job, so we'll build a mining district. No problem whatsoever there. A Larongo raiding fleet has been detected approaching our borders. Intercepted communications indicate that they've been hired by a rivaling foreign power to attack our systems. They're transmitting a message directed toward us on an open channel. On screen. Okay, so they are upset. I'm not sure where they're going to come in at. The Larongo Corsairs are up here. So I'm guessing they would come down this route and attack up here. Okay. We don't have any repair stations anywhere near that for right now.
Our special project is complete.
Our scientists have returned from the Zavan labs unscathed with footage collected from the facility's security cameras. It shows lab scientists bound and gagged as guerrilla soldiers pry open the weapon's strongbox, but to their dismay, the box is empty. Only minutes later, the rebels can be seen writhing on the floor in intense agony, dark patches swelling across their bodies, then their skin rips, and a gray, unidentifiable matter spills out. The matter continues to expand, swirling hypnotically around them, until one of the scientists activates the emergency system. Sprinklers douse the room in liquid, and an electrical surge passes through it, executing all living things. Here the footage ends. Our crew can confirm that the strongbox was indeed empty. Spooky. So we get some superfluid materials progress, that's neat. And we're going to grab our starbase here, but definitely with that raid incoming, we want to keep working on getting our fleets reinforced. That's for sure something that we want. We'll see where they come in at, though. So now we have a council agenda ready, and we got superior colonies for now. We could go for infinite opportunities, just get some amenities. Given those options, it seems okay. So next we would go down to Orville. But it'll be a bit before we're... Well, we can actually start that up soon, right? Well, no, we need a lot of rare crystals. How much of those are we getting per month? 5? Sure. That's fine for the time being. So we know we're not going to get Trabber anytime soon, so we just need these 4 up over this direction. So let's move over to Ulkad for right now. We're going to get those built as soon as possible. And it'll be a bit before we're ready to grab Orville. So I'm assuming that they're going to be coming in over here, but we don't, strictly speaking, know where that raid is going to come in at. Drones from beyond have successed, apparently. That's definitely the word there. In retrieving a precursor artifact belonging to the ancient Voltam civilization from Telem's Mar 2b. The mind has increased its collected knowledge of their history. Cool, so we get a Voltam artifact and some physics research. Excellent. So we're not doing anything with this science chip now. Let's head up and grab this gas mining facility. That seems good.
Spaceborne life.
So the question is, where are we going to get raided? And we don't know the answer to that, is the unfortunate truth. What we do know is that we need to continue to reinforce this fleet. It's now at full strength. And it's getting its repairs done. It's very, very close to getting them done. And we can probably get these upgraded as well. That seems okay. Terraformation over here completed. So we definitely want to get some food here. I'm actually going to buy in 100 food, and we're going to go grab that. Phenomenal.
We have assimilated knowledge.
We also got research station output finished up, and what do we want to go for beyond that? Advanced combat roles, antimatter reactor, shields, disruptors. I think we'll go for shields here. So that'll be fine. Our forces are back over here, and they're getting repaired. The ISF Zof Mool needs orders, and it's going to head down over here. It's going to survey and research. And then the Zof Job is, of course, going to survey and research. We'll grab Ulkad right now. And I do want to get our ships upgraded. So let's get our ship upgrade going here. I want to look at what we've got available. X-ray lasers. Okay, we definitely want to do that. Okay, we've done our upgrades, I guess? Sure. That must have already happened. This isn't an upgrade, right? No, this is a full-on build, I think. Okay, So I want to get this upgraded to a small X-ray laser for sure, and advanced railguns. Maybe even Ripper autocannons. Hang on, which would be better here? Definitely Ripper autocannon. Okay. And then for the point defense, barrier point defense is still good. Afterburners, we leave as they are. We can go up to level 4 armor, though. That's a substantial upgrade. We can definitely go to cold fusion reactors, hyperdrive 3s, plasma thrusters. That's going to be a significant movement upgrade. And these are going to remain in picket mode. Although maybe they should really be in swarm mode. But no, I think attempting to intercept is fine. So as far as the destroyers go, I'm going to put those into line mode. And we're going to run advanced railguns. I don't think we're going to run this nuclear missile here. Maybe we run a medium Ripper autocannon, dual advanced railguns, and then dual lasers to have a different damage type. Something along the lines of that will do. And of course, we'll upgrade our defenses here. We probably don't need these reactor boosters anymore. We'll see. An auxiliary fire control would be fine, and then we could run, say, a single reactor booster. This is not strictly necessary, but some spare power is always a decent thing. We're going to need to wait until this destroyer finishes, which is now. And now we'll save that. Fantastic. And then for our cruisers, this needs a significant amount of upgrades. So I think our cruisers are currently in artillery mode. Let's move them into line, and we're going to do Ripper autocannons and advanced... No, not advanced railguns. I wanted X-ray lasers here, just for differing damage types. And we'll do something along the lines of that. Looks good. Okay, we did need to have these shields upgraded, for sure. And we actually do need these reactor boosters. So the rest of this looks absolutely fine. So now we're going to look to upgrade all of these, which is going to be quite expensive to do. That's going to eat up all of our alloys for a while. We do require an additional trait pick here. Monthly alloys is actually a good thing. We'll definitely take that. What else do we want? Battleships? I mean, we're already over our naval cap. That's the core issue there. We could consider making one of these be a military world. Like, for example, Chelab Prime. So instead of this being a tech world, well, actually, was that a feature that we had here? Yeah, the mutant landfill. So Zandabon Prime, well, this has exceptional quality materials. This, of course, has the faculty of archaeo studies. This is a mining world here. A mining world is a decent potential option for it. So what we would end up doing is we would end up putting somewhere, probably here in Kagaton, we would end up putting in a stronghold. At least one. And we'll look to get more of those, but we'll need the naval cap, right? That is going to be pretty important for us. So we can start grabbing battleships here, but that's going to be a bit slow. A mostly intact Voltam spacesuit that previous looters had somehow overlooked has been recovered by our archaeologists. This 4-meter-long tube-like construct has given our scientists new insights into what kind of environments the Voltam preferred. An interesting find indeed. Okay, so we're not going to have alloys for a while, right? That's for sure. We're not going to have alloys for a good long time. Or at least not significant alloys. We're building a starbase over here right now. We've got other science ship down over this way, and we can start working on not this archaeological site, but maybe like the one up in Betelgeuse. So what is this? Surface scans of Betelgeuse 7A picked up signs that a technological civilization may have been active on the planet, but has since gone extinct. We'll need to mount a surface expedition to learn more. Excellent. So we'll get going on that. That is absolutely fine. We're going to get these upgrades done. We're going to have a lot of additional fleet power out of this. It is, however, about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. This seems like a decent time to stop. That'll be completely okay. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods. Well, what are we going to do next episode? I didn't talk about that. Next episode, we are definitely going to fill out this area. We're going to get our ships upgraded. I want to work on our alloy production a little bit. That is definitely one of our big limiting factors at this moment. There we go. Now we got that done. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. and of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.